Did you know Orange County has a Veteran Service Office to help veterans who are seeking VA benefits? In fact, Orange County Veteran Services has been working for veterans since 1945, and yet many are unaware that this service is available to them at no cost, or they might qualify for additional benefits that Orange County Veteran Services can help them obtain. Located in the Mabel Butler Family Center, Veteran Service Officer Tommy Maldonado, a 30-year U.S. Army veteran, can tell you more about Orange County Veteran Services, what it does, and who they serve.
Anybody that's ever served in any branch of the service for any length of time should come. There's about 70,000 veterans here in Orange County and only 18,000 or so getting benefits. A year ago, we had almost 70% of the veterans in Orange County not receiving benefits from VA. That's a lot of veterans not receiving benefits. A VA disability is any injury that you had while you was in the service. It could be a disease, it could be an injury from an automobile accident while you was in the service, it could be an injury that you had while you was out running, training, or even loss of limb. Most people consider disabilities, or they think of a VA disability as a loss of limb, but it's actually anything that still hurts you today that started while you was in the service. We help veterans by getting all the information that they need. We look through their medical records from when they were in the service. One of the things is veterans did not join the service to file a disability claim. So they're not going to remember what happened to them in the service, especially if they don't apply for benefits as soon as they get out. We've got veterans coming in for the first time from World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and they're not going to remember those injuries that they had in the service. So I had Henry come into my office. He had applied and they had denied his benefits. So he came into the office. I had to file what was called then a notice of disagreement to appeal it. And then we sent off to get all his records so I can go through everything for him. And because of that, we were able to get the claim approved, and over the years as the condition got worse and affected other parts of his bodies, he's now at 100% disability for VA purposes because he can't no longer do what he was doing before.
My experience has been one of gratitude. First of all, as a former administrator in education and of course serving in the armed forces, first impressions are the most important thing that a person can give to someone that's going to be serviced. And the officers in Orange County have treated me with the most dignity and respect that I hope to have gotten. And they are relentless in the pursuit of the claims by the veteran. And I'm very grateful for that. And it was always a positive atmosphere that I came into. So it was very helpful to be able to open up and give my experiences to them and what I needed as far as claim was concerned for injuries received in the War of Vietnam.
First of all, to be a veteran service officer, you have to be a veteran with an honorable discharge, and you have to be a wartime veteran. The education process, it takes about a year to learn what you need to learn. These are all the laws and regulations and rules that pertain to veterans' laws and veterans' benefits. They have to know this. The key to learning how to be a veteran service officer is to learn how to pick out things that are in the medical records, and then how to apply the law to benefit the veteran. The VA applies the law that benefits them. We apply the law that benefits the veterans, and that's how we're able to get them the benefits, because we know what the law says, we know what the law requires, and we know what evidence is required. We have a 50-question test every year that we have to take, and we have to pass that to stay certified. The Veterans Administration, they're a government entity. Not that they're trying intentionally to deny, but they are protecting the government's money. So they're going to look at every disability with a different set of eyes. What we do here, like I said, we go through the veterans' records, we see the injuries that they have, we give them a letter to take to their doctor to show that the injury or the condition they have now is related to that condition from the service, and we can apply for the benefits. So we're providing the basis for the VA to show the injury started in the service and it still bothers them today. So that affects their ability to work and stuff like that. We get the word out through outreach programs that we do. We hold different events. We have town hall meetings with the congressional representatives. They hold town hall meetings and they invite us to come and talk and to set up tables there to talk to the veterans. I recently did a post-TAP orientation at the VA Medical Center. We had about 30, 40 vendors there that specifically provide services to and for veterans and active duty military. And they got a good connection too, so now there's more people involved in veterans benefits. The Lake Nona Medical Center has everything out there. There's almost no services that can't be provided out there or be provided through the VA hospital. They will go out through their civilian sources to do any type of medical treatment that they need to do. Eye clinics, hearing aids, VA gives you the state-of-the-art hearing aids for free for any veteran that has problems with hearing. They can call our main office number, 407-836-8990, and we can tell them which office we have our service officers in. Right now, we have our main office here at 2100 East Michigan Street, and we also have 2 offices at the Lake Nona Medical Center. It's right across from the coffee bar. We have 2 service officers in. And twice a week, I have 1 service officer from Lake Nona go to the Lake Baldwin office. Don't assume you don't qualify for benefits. And if you're already receiving benefits, don't think that you're already getting everything. You'd be surprised how many veterans come in and are not receiving the maximum benefits or have forgotten to add their dependents to their benefits. Because once they're at 30% or higher, they can add their dependents and they get even more benefits from the VA.